Thanks. Oh, far out. You go to Macca's for one thing of coffee and they can't even get that right. Oh. Let's hope the video goes better than their customer service, eh? Brendan here from On Point. Today we're going to quickly run through something that I think is going to change the way that a lot of people do things. It's not a new product on the market, but it is certainly a good product on the market. So hit that subscribe button, bash the like, and leave a comment on what you think of this video. Also, if you'd like to see something different, let us know. You know, I reckon every D22 owner, anyone who's ever been in a D22 or anyone who's ever looked at a driven a D22 can feel my pain when you say that the acceleration off the go is absolutely pitiful, terrible in fact. But lately I came across a product that is not new to the market by any stretch of the imagination, but it was new to me, which completely has transformed the way that this particular vehicle drives. And that was with the introduction of an iDrive. Now, iDrive, I need to make clear, does not give your car extra horsepower. There is no kilowatt gains. There is no power difference. But what iDrive does do is it manages to override the throttle sensors and mapping in the car to give you a lot like a sharper and more responsive acceleration from the bottom end. So what it does essentially in layman's terms is it takes out all throttle lag. Now the good thing about iDrive is you've got plenty of modes to choose from. You can adjust how much lag you want to take out of that throttle. You can still drive it on factory, you can drive it on economy, you can drive it on the power. But what I think makes iDrive super special is the automatic control that it has. So essentially it'll more or less read the way you like driving with how you're applying the accelerator, and it'll accelerate accordingly to give you the best performance out your vehicle. Now you could listen to me babble on about this all day long. I'm an absolute convert to iDrive after only a couple of thousand kilometers driving with it. But instead of taking my word for it, what we're going to do, we're going to jump in the vehicle. We're going to do a couple of short tests on a controlled road, 0 to 60 kilometers an hour, purely because we're not driving a race car here, but we're just going to see over the 0 to 60 kilometer an hour how much difference it actually makes in time wise. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with how much we actually get out of this. If you're a D22 owner, I think this is something you certainly want to watch. And in saying that, any four-wheel drive owner that's noticing a little bit of lag out of the newer four-wheel drives that they've got, be it the Hiluxes, the Rangers, BTs, etc., this is something you want to watch. Before we get onto it, I should also just make mention that the iDrive comes with the lifetime warranty, and so they say is that if there's any problems that your vehicle comes up with due to the installation of iDrive, providing it has been installed correctly, that they're more than willing to come to the party, because that's how much confidence they have in the product. So look, let's quit talking about it. Let's jump in the vehicle. We're going to go do some quick 0 to 60 tests, and we're going to see how much quicker and how much more difference the iDrive has made to this vehicle. Let's go. So this is first going to be on the standard mode that as the nav comes out the factory. All right, ready, set, go. 0 to 60. Eight seconds. Now most sports cars will reach 0 to 100 in about 3 seconds. So let's change the mode. All right, so this test here is about as detuned as I can possibly make this with the iDrive. So it's on the ultimate economy mode. I don't even know if we're going to make 60 Ks before the end of the road, but anyway, let's give it a go. There we go, 10 seconds on that one. So 10 seconds, so there was 2 seconds difference in between factory and then the full economy mode. Okay, so this one here, I've ramped her up as much as you can possibly do. So this will be the full power mode, 0 to 60. All right, here we go. We've got a good skid happening there. And there it is. So I think after those 3 little tests we just did then, that's right, I said 3, it's really evident as to how effective this throttle controller is. I mean, as I said, it added no power. All it did was just take the lag out the accelerator. And from ultimate economy mode of, I think it was about 10 seconds, down to standard mode of 6 or 8 seconds, and then we whack her up to the power mode and we've got 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. Anyone who drives a Navara or the D22 will completely understand how impressive that really is. Now, once again, this car is by no means a rocket ship, but what it does allow me to do is, especially when I'm on the beach and I need to get that quick acceleration, I can now do that. And I think that's a massive game changer. The other problem I did have with the D22, of course, was towing the camper van up hills and so forth, and of course taking off out the servo and pulling onto the major highways was always a bit of an issue. But that issue's now gone for me to an extent. Now, it's not completely eliminated. As I said, I'm not driving a 79 series V8. I'm driving a YD25 Navara. So we can never ever expect to be getting that sort of performance. But look, at the end of the day, if you're a Navara owner or any of these smaller engined utes, would I recommend the iDrive? Look, absolutely. There is nothing about this iDrive that I can fault. Down from the literally 2-minute installation. That's a big thing that I should have mentioned. It literally took 2 minutes in a car park for me to install the iDrive. It was magnificent, down to of course the gains and the ease of driving. I drive the car on the AC mode. I haven't noticed a reduction in fuel economy at all, so she's still good. But I'm driving this vehicle a lot nicer, and it certainly does feel a lot better. So look, get yourselves out there, have a look at these iDrives. They're about 235 bucks from Autobarn. You can find them online everywhere for up to, I think, 300 bucks. But look, shop around, you get a good price. And certainly a product I'd recommend. Now, if you found this at all useful and you'd like to see more little reviews on stuff like the iDrive and the little things that we are adding to our vehicles to make them a little bit more comfortable, then hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and most of all, leave a comment down in the section so we know exactly what you want to see. It's terribly difficult for us to be making content that you'd love to see if you're not telling us what that is in the first place. Because remember, you don't know what you don't know until you're taught what you don't know. All right, catch you on the next video.